Hi, I'm Doug.
And I'm Brooke. Tom. And this is i101 episode 23.
That's right, and we're sponsored by
The
the
Rackspace
Rackspace
Cloud.
Cloud. So this is Tom, not Brooke. Brooke's out with a friend, and I decided to bring Tom on the show. He's one of my best friends, and he's got an iPhone 4 too, and he just switched from the Droid.
Yeah, I did. I paid a termination fee of $175.
That's awesome. That's a good friend.
Screw by.
That's awesome. Okay, so see you later, Verizon, and we'll start off with some sweet case reviews. Actually, okay, we just got these. I got home from work, and I got a box in the mail, and we got some cases. So these are from a company called Beetle. I've never heard of them before, but apparently they're going to have their cases in the AT&T store as an option. And they've got this hard plastic, but then on the inside it's a nice rubber. And actually, as soon as I got it and I put it on my case, I was like, "Hey Tom, sweet Iowa Hawkeye shirt," because I gave
Iowa.
I took the Iowa Hawkeye colors case and I handed it to him and he dropped it right away. It hit the table and the chair and then on the floor, and it's fine. Yeah. So the case works.
Yeah, it works, but I felt bad. I was like,
okay.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it wasn't your fault. So, anyways,
it's got scratches in there already.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm worried about. Is the back is like hard plastic, so I bet it scratches, but maybe not.
But I would rather scratch that than
that's
glass,
right.
Just
that's
because
what the case is for. Yeah. So we'll test these out and we'll give you a better review later. But they're from Beetle is the name of. Oh no, I think this says AGF on the back. The Beetle is the type that it is. So
yeah.
I'll have more information.
It says Beetle in the.
Yeah, it says Beetle right there.
By AGF, whatever.
So sorry, company AGF, for not having more information. They just came in the mail today, so we'll have more information later in a link and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
So the reason we have Tom here, he's going to do the Nike Plus GPS app. That's the one we talked about a while ago. Instead of having the thing in your shoe, it does it all right on the phone.
Yep.
And then he has iBank, which is a bank app. So go ahead.
It teaches me to do that.
Which one are you going to do first?
I'll do the
Nike Plus?
GPS. Anyway, here's the icon. Nice and beautiful. Anyway, that was my run from last night with 1.71 miles. That's the longest I've ever done in a while. And I like it because, compared to Runkeeper, like I've had before, I like it because I can go on a run and after 1 mile, lets you know that you ran 1 mile. And, let's see.
Go to your, there's start a run.
I usually do basic because I'm a basic person. I like to run only just to say that I run, and I do my exercises to burn calories and stay in shape. And then usually you can, I already have my music running, so I can hit play. And then after a while, you can hit a power song, which is usually a dance type of song, and so
a faster boost you, get me to the end of this workout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that way I can when I'm running, it just keeps me.
What's your boost song?
It's called Obsessed Remix.
Is it by Mariah Carey?
Yeah.
Yes! What a guess! He's a Mariah Carey fan, but that's okay.
No problem.
So I want to see that history. Show me that history, where it showed your speed. That was pretty sweet.
I'm new to this thing, so I don't really know his history.
Yeah, and then this is cool because you can show what mood you were in, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
but the route, that's sweet. The route
info.
How long it took you. Now switch it to that's sweet right there.
The green means fast, the red means slow. So as you can see, I did walk quite a bit, which is.
Is that what the red is?
Yeah. So I did walk quite a bit. But
it's kind of hilly over there, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of hills.
Is that over by the guy I work with's house? You went out of your house across the street and then over in that neighborhood. Oh, and then over by where I work. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And right here is a really steep hill, so it's
that's right, it is. It sucks.
I died fast on that one.
So that's
and
pretty
then
sweet.
You can tell your mood, and you can say what the weather was, and then what you ran on, and then you can have a note, and basically what I wrote is pretty good run for not doing it in a while. I haven't ran in a month, so that's pretty good.
That's pretty sweet. So you like it so far, but you've
I
only ran once.
Yeah.
We only have 10 minutes left. So.
Oh boy.
So do iBank.
Okay,
Switch over to
iBank.
Yep. Put the pressure on with the time.
I like iBank because it's also on a Mac, and this helps me balance my checkbook because I don't like to balance my checkbook. So this kind of helps me out. And I like iBank on the phone. It's like $5.99 on the phone.
Yeah.
Through the App Store. Anyway, I bought it, and here it is.
So it syncs with your MacBook,
Mm-hmm.
and then your Mac. And you said earlier you can actually, here I'm going to turn it off so you can put your passcode in. But he can actually, some banks support to actually import all of your data automatically. But his bank, of course, doesn't support that.
It's weird typing in this. Okay.
Oh, because it's sideways. Yeah.
So here's an example. Tom checking.
So it's showing you how much has been in your account.
Yeah, right now that's like the balance, like example balance.
Yep.
And then down here below, it shows that with the graph of how much you get, so it gives you an outflow of how your bank account is going. And you can hit like the plus sign, and if you have multiple accounts, you can choose which account you come from. Let's say you have a credit card, you can put that in there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I put this much on it. So Tom checking, and you can punch in a number. Let's say I did $25, and then I hit next, and then you can add a payee. Let's say I did Verizon. That was my old.
Your old company.
Yeah, the old company. It's weird.
Java Joe's. IV.
And then it also had a category. And the nice thing about this is that it remembers where you went.
That's
so
cool.
I like that. And
can you show the like how much you spend on like
food
or whatever? Okay, yeah, that's good.
That's the like a chart. This is like comparing the last month from last month paycheck. So as you can see how much I spend a lot. I spend too much money. I really do. Or like you can do a different way where all the categories that have been used. It'll show you a bigger view of how much you spend. And I like it because that way if I go to the store and I spend the money, I don't have to wait to go home and type it in. I can just type it in on my phone and hit the sync feature, and it'll just sync automatically. And
that's sweet. So it syncs it back both ways to your laptop. Cool.
And it figured it out. I don't know how it does it, but
that's why you paid for the app, so it does it for you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. iOS 4.2 came out to developers today. And so it has a ton of new features, and I'm just going to list a bunch of them real quick because some of them we already know what they do, and some of these are like new cool things. So like AirPrint is being able to print from your iPhone or your iPad. The iPad's going to get the backgrounding and like the folder feature. Yeah. The folders now hold 20 apps because there's more room on the iPad, so instead of 12 on the iPhone, 20. By the way, there's a hack for that. Infinity folders lets you scroll through the folders. So there's new fonts. This is new fonts for the Notepad app. So that's kind of cool. There's a setting you can go in and pick between like 3, I guess. That'll
be nice because I am a huge note user.
I use notes a lot.
I have to-do list, business mile because I work for myself, and I don't know what else I put on there, but I have a goal sheet. So like I use it a lot.
Yeah, we use it for like. Well, we use Simple Note, which is almost the same thing, but now I can't change my fonts. Now I'm not going to be cool. Okay.
I just like the yellow and like the curved font. It just makes it look cooler.
Yeah. The voice memo icon is getting a new icon. I haven't seen that yet, but...
Oh, really?
It can import a .ics file. So it's like if someone invites you to a calendar event through your mail, it can import it, and you don't have to like retype it all, just import it.
That's nice.
Since it's getting the new firmware with like the backgrounding, when you double tap your home button and you get the dock springs up and you can move over. Well, now since you can adjust your rotation lock there, the lock on the side of my iPad currently is like locks the rotation, but now this button will actually mute it again, like the iPhone, and then you'll lock your rotation just like on the iPhone by double tapping and sliding over. And then another sweet. Yeah, this locks it on here. It doesn't mute it.
My iPhone can do that?
No, your iPhone does it through the double tap on the home.
Oh,
this is going to switch to be like the iPhone. because
okay.
it's got the background and stuff. And
Gotcha.
it's also going to get this new feature. That's a brightness control over on the left. So since there's so much room, they decided to give you a quick access to the brightness.
That'll
which
be
is
nice.
awesome. That's like what we do with SB settings.
Yeah.
So they're getting closer to giving us all that stuff.
Yeah, so then there'll be no point in jailbreaking anymore.
Well, if they do it all, yeah. If they give me all my features, I don't want pop-ups. Do you miss that with your Droid? Like with your Droid, it always came up in your dock, like or your status bar. No.
It annoyed me because I'm the type of guy that likes to have a clean line. So like I have to read it all, I have to get it all done before I'm done.
Yeah.
It's just I kind of like the other way around.
Gotcha. That's sweet. Yeah. Okay, we have perfect amount of time left. I have 3 videos and they're all a minute apiece. So here's these videos. This first one, sorry, that's not the first one. Here's the first one. Okay, this is an iPad, iPhone 4, an iPod Touch, and an iPhone 3GS, and they're racing to see who boots the fastest. So the point of this is the new iPhone 4 the iPod Touch, the new iPod Touch, they're trying to see how fast it is and if it has any.
I hope the iPhone wins.
The iPad wins,
jeez.
which is crazy because it has less memory. And so does the iPhone or the iPod Touch. So now the iPhone 4 and then the iPod Touch.
Wow, 3GS
is the slowest, which makes sense. So actually, the iPod Touch beat the iPhone by 2 seconds or so. But that makes sense because the iPhone has to connect to the phone network.
Yeah, that makes sense.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
So, okay, here's the next one. iPhone 4 camera on the left, iPod Touch camera on the right. Now, they're both 720p, but the iPod Touch's camera, the iPhone 4 camera actually is like zoomed in a little bit because their original sensor is larger, like to take big, huge, like really nice high resolution pictures. Well, the iPod Touch has a cheaper camera technically, so it's just 720. So when you take your pictures, they're just 720 wide. But it seems like the color looks better to me on the iPod Touch.
It does. Only because it's darker, but like...
Yeah, the contrast or something's better.
How would that look like, I don't know, in a darker scene? Would the iPhone do better? Like, that's what I wonder. But
yeah, I don't know. I think this may be the only scene that they show. Just outside.
That would be nice to know if, in a darker scene, would the iPhone 4 win?
Yeah.
But the iPhone 4 has flash and not the iPod Touch.
I do. That's true.
So
that's true. The iPod Touch doesn't have a flash. Good point. That's a fail.
That is a fail. Like just one little tiny thing.
Yeah.
You could put in there.
Make it better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it because I use the flashlight app.
Yeah, I do too.
I used it today.
I use it way too much, and like it drains like 10% of my battery. And
oh well, but it's worth having it. So here, that's not. Sorry, I always hit the wrong button. Here's the last one. This is showing the display. So they both have the Retina display, which is the more pixels per inch, and it basically took what fit on one iPhone and scrunched it down and put 4 times the pixels. So it's kind of weird because at certain angles, the iPod Touch looks purple kind of in the background. Its background and contrast and stuff is different.
Seems like the iPhone seems to have a more consistent display where it's the same all the way around, and the iPod Touch,
yeah, see
like
right
you
there.
have to look at a certain way to make it look right.
I wonder why it's like that. I don't know. Whoever did the video put their hand in the side and they're spinning it on a piece of paper. I think that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But anyways, thanks to that place for the videos because, whoa. Okay, hold on. I messed up the screen. Out of order. Okay. Anyways, that's the differences there. The big thing to me is that the iPod Touch doesn't have as much memory. It only has 256. The iPhone has 512. But
that's nice.
Have you when you went to the Apple Store yesterday, right? Get your MacBook fixed or whatever? Did you
Monday, and I went back today to turn it in, so that way they can get it overnight. So.
Did you see the iPod Touch? Did you mess with it or at all? Was it pretty thin?
I did. I messed more with the Nano because I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
The thing is,
I wanted it as a watch.
I would wear it too as a watch.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
I would wear it as a watch. Okay, we have 10 seconds left. So we're going to say bye, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for coming, Tom.
Yep. See ya.